Namaste and welcome back to the Boring Teacher. In this session, we are going to learn how to derive the formula to find the area of a trapezium. I know from the grade 5th or 6th in mathematics we are told to remember there are 7 to 8 formulas, geometrical formulas to find the area. But what if you can derive those formula and there is no need to memorize it if you can understand how did we got that formula? Okay, so let us start with the basic one that we all remember, that is the area of a square. A square is a quadrilateral which has all the four sides equal. To find the area of a square, we just, from its name only, we can say that the formula is side square. Okay, the area is the portion covered by this surface, by the diagram. This is the basic and the easiest one. Okay, now suppose if you are told what is the area of a rectangle, then we know that it is base times height, that is base multiplied by height. But what if we divide this rectangle into small squares like this? I'm dividing into different squares, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There are 8 squares. Can we say that the area of 8 squares will be equal to the area of rectangle? So instead of this, can we also say that there are 2 squares over here, 2 columns, 2 rows, and there are 4 columns. So 2 into 4, that would be equal to the area of 8 squares. Similarly, the area of any triangle can be found out by using the formula half into base multiplied by its height. And there is a specific word for this height. It is the perpendicular height, not the slant height. This is the slant height. We are not talking about the slant height. That is why the perpendicular height, and it is also known as an altitude. Okay, so how did we get the formula to find the area of a triangle? I am just producing this part of a triangle like this. It is shown by these dotted lines. Okay, can we say that the area of this triangle and the area of this triangle is equal, and the area of this triangle is equal to the area of this triangle? That is how we get the area of triangle as base times height divided by 2. That is half into base into height. That is half of a rectangle. So ultimately the area of a triangle is half of the area of a rectangle. Now for example, suppose if we have a parallelogram, then what is the formula to find the area of a parallelogram? Again, it is base times height. Now I am again producing over here a perpendicular height like this. Okay, and again I am producing a perpendicular height and exterior height over here. Let me use another color like this. So can I say that suppose if I remove this pink triangle from this part, and I'm just going to erase it, I remove that pink triangle of that part, and what if I just substitute that pink triangle from this to this part? Does it make a complete rectangle? And the area of a rectangle is equal to what? Base times height. So the area of a parallelogram is also equal to base times height, base multiplied by height. So if we understand how to derive the formula, then there is no need to memorize it. Similarly, we are going to derive the formula to find the area of a trapezium. Now, what is the one single characteristic of a trapezium? That one of the pair of opposite sides are parallel to each other. Okay, so parallel lines means the lines that lies like this. The distance, the perpendicular height, the perpendicular distance between any 2 points of the parallel lines are equal. Okay, so let me just draw 2 parallel lines over here, between which we will draw our trapezium like this. This is our trapezium, right? And let this perpendicular height, let this perpendicular height between the 2 parallel lines be equal to h. Now, what if I divide this trapezium into two triangles like this. Let me give the measurement of the sides. On this side, let it be equal to B, and on this side, let the side be equal to A. Okay, now suppose if we talk about this triangle, let me just name it as 1 and let this be equal to 2. Suppose if we talk about the triangle 1, and if you want to find the area of triangle 1, according to the formula, it will be half multiplied by the base of the triangle will be B multiplied by the altitude, and the altitude is equal to what? H, plus I want to find the area of the whole trapezium. That is why I'm adding the area of number 2, triangle number 2. Now the same formula applies over here also. Half multiplied by base, in this case the base will be the side A, half multiplied by base multiplied by the height, that is again H. So we have half into B into H plus half into A into H. Okay, I'm erasing the other part. Now from the given two brackets, do you see anything common? Yes, there is an H. So if you take out H as common, what is remaining in the brackets? It would be half into B plus half into A. Still, can you see anything common? Yes, there is half still common in both the brackets. So let us again take half as a common. So H multiplied by 1 upon 2, what remains is B plus A. Now let us just rearrange it in the type, that formula that we always remember, that is half multiplied by the height in the bracket sum of the parallel sides. This is the area of trapezium, right? So if we know how to derive the formula, then we need not remember or memorize the formulas like this. So this was it about the area of a trapezium. We'll meet next time. Stay home, stay safe.